Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
How are you all?
Fine, sir. What
Very
about you,
good.
sir?
I'm also fine. Very good. Thank you. So, what is the date today?
Today is 15th, sir.
Very good. You are up to date. By the way, what is my subject?
Economics, sir.
Very good. Economics. Topic. Okay, so dear students, before we move to the topic, I would like to show you something. So please pay attention. Is it visible, students?
Yes, sir. Very clear, sir.
Okay, so what do you see?
We see people enjoying tea, sir.
Very good, correct. And then some more?
And also we see people talking to each other and making fun. And of course, in two pictures we see both of them are taking tea alone.
Yes, you are very much correct. So you see here, okay, people are taking tea, they are sharing their sorrows and joys too, and then you see bitter experience or pleasant experience, okay. But then question is, where does it come from? How tea is produced, or where does it come from? So do you have any idea?
I think tea comes from the tea factory, sir.
Definitely, you are correct. It comes from tea factory. So, dear students, today we are going to deal with the topic production of tea. What is that?
Production of tea.
Very good. Production of tea. So, tea means, okay, it is an evergreen plant. Its leaves are processed and made what?
Tea leaf.
Tea powder, okay. So, it is an evergreen plant. Its leaves are processed and made tea. So, dear students, I would like to give you some information, or we can say a brief information or history, how tea emerged or how tea was discovered. So, once upon a time, in China, there was an emperor called Shen Nag. What is his name?
Shen Nag.
Very good, Shen Nag. So, maybe he did not do well, and so he was thrown from his position or his office, okay? So, he was not given even a single money. And so he had to manage his life. Maybe he was taking some roots maybe for his food and drinking water. So one day it so happened that he was sitting under a tree and he was boiling water in his kettle. And at that time, some leaves fell from somewhere, maybe there were some trees, small plants, fell into the kettle, and then those leaves got boiled. And then when that emperor drank the water, that boiled water, he felt so relaxed, very relaxed. And then, he did not move from there for 7 years. He was there, he enjoyed drinking that water, that leaves he understood what was that particular leaf. Okay, they used to collect and then boil and then he used to drink. So that's how he managed his life for 7 years. So this is the brief history how tea was immersed in China. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now, moving to next. So dear students, we need some factors to produce tea. Okay. So can you guess what are the factors do we need to produce tea?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Niraj, could you please tell?
First factor could be land, sir,
Very good.
because land is required for
Land.
the cultivation or production of tea, sir.
Very good. You are, yes. There are some other factors.
Then could be laborers, sir.
Very good. Very good. Another two more. Do you know?
Yeah, the factories are also required, sir.
Yes. That comes under capital. Then another very important factor.
Then entrepreneurs, sir.
Very good. Very good. You are wonderful giving. Okay, answer is wonderful. Human capital. You can say human capital also. Okay. So we have four factors of production. To produce anything, not only tea, but to produce paddy also we need different. Do we need factors of production or not?
Yes, sir, we need.
Definitely factors. Okay. So for even paddy also we need land, labor, capital, and human capital too. So we'll see one by one. Okay. So land. So what kind of land do we need? Definitely barren land will not work out. Okay. So we need fertile land. So a land which is rich in iron and humus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What kind of land we need?
The land which is having iron and not getting, sir, another one.
Humus.
Humus.
Very good, student. Humus means a substance that is made out of dead leaves. Okay. So this is very, very important for the production of tea. So we move to the next factor, that is second factor, that is labor. So definitely we need labor to work, to produce tea or anything produce, we need labor. Okay. And then we come to the third factor, capital. So could you please give some of the examples of capital?
Could be factories, sir.
Very good. Factory.
Machines.
Machines, very good. And then? Machine, factory, and then we can say, human resource also, human capital also, that comes under there only capital. But then we have another fourth one is human capital, especially human capital means, or entrepreneur means a person who starts business and taking lot of risk with regard to the financial. Okay. So I will show you something, like some of the capital or factors of production. Okay, I will show you. Just wait for some time. So you see there, there's the capital on the factor, there's a labor, laborers, and then you see here some buildings, as you said, buildings or machines. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible or not?
Visible, sir.
Very good. So this is what I told you, human capital or entrepreneur. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. So next we'll move. So another important aspect of our production of tea is weather condition. Don't you think that weather is important for the production of tea?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Important.
So we see weather condition, how weather condition should be for the good to have a good production of tea. So we see here a warm, humid climate with a rainfall measuring at least 100 centimeters a year. That means every year there should be rain 100 centimeters, and that weather should be okay. Climate should be warm enough, and you see humid. So these if this weather is there, then we can have plenty of what? Tea. We have good cultivation of tea. If we have a good cultivation of tea, if plants grows well, then definitely we'll have a good large amount of tea leaves. And if we have large amount of tea leaves, definitely we'll have large amount of tea powder. Okay. So you see here how when weather condition is good, how tea plants are growing. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now we move to the steps involved for the production of tea. Don't you think that when you not only for the production of tea, but then you are wearing clothes. So do you think that you are wearing that clothes you yourself made, or it was made somewhere?
Just made somewhere, sir.
Yes. So definitely there to produce your clothes, definitely they had certain steps. Okay, they followed to produce your cloth, or let us say anything else. So there are some steps. Okay. So for the production of tea, we have 6 steps. So first step is, I will write it down. First step is harvesting. What is the first step?
Harvesting.
Yes. The second step is withering. What is the second step?
Withering.
Yes. The third step is rolling. What is the third step?
Rolling.
Very good. And the fourth step is fermentation. Please repeat.
Fermentation.
Yes, very good. The fifth step is drying. What is the fifth step?
Drying.
Okay, sixth step is grading. What is that fifth step?
Grading.
So we have these steps involved for the production of tea. So I'll show you one by one. Okay, how? So you see here how they are harvesting. Harvesting in other words we can say plucking the tea leaves. Okay. So once tea plants are ready, and we pluck only tender leaves. Tender leaves like we can say bud, and then after bud, what do we say? When it opens, it is okay. It is called leaf fully. But when it is not open, what do we say? It is a bud. Okay. So we pluck only tender leaves. So that is we call harvesting. So after harvesting or plucking the tea, where do we take? We take for the second step, that is called withering. So withering, I'll show you once, just wait. One minute. So students, you can see here. So this is how the tea leaves are kept after plucking for withering, so that when it withers, it can be rolled. The rolling we see in the third step, that is rolling is there. For rolling, leaves has to be withered well, so that while rolling in the third step, while rolling, leaves will not get stuck in the machine, and in the process of rolling. In the process of rolling, leaves are cut into pieces, small pieces, and it is crushed. Okay, so So we now will move to the fourth step, that is this. Is it visible, student?
You
Can
can
you see?
make it big, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
nice.
very good. Okay, so now can you see now?
Yes, sir. Now
So very
clear.
good. So this is what happens in the process of fermentation. Fermentation means chemical reaction takes place. Okay, what reaction takes place, students?
Chemical reaction,
Yes,
sir.
chemical reactions. In the process of fermentation, tea leaves changes its color and the shape, and so it becomes. We see earlier it was green, but then we see here what it looks like brown. Okay, so this is what happens. Chemical reaction takes place, and then it changes its color and its shape. And then we come to the fifth step, that's drying. So drying, so this is what machine you can see. So in the drying, in the process of drying, so when leaves are not dried well, suppose there are some moisture, okay, it is like sticky type. So in the process of drying, it dries well, and then we take for the another step. We take that after drying, we move to the another step, that is sixth step, that is called grading. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So grading, the process of grading. So this is the machine that separates according to its quality and its shape. So for the best quality, so which leaf or which tender leaf is good or best quality, best quality. So I will tell you which leaf is produced best quality of tea. Okay, so you see here, this is the you can see here in the screen, this is a bud. Okay, bud, it has not opened fully. Okay, so this is a bud. So bud is produced high quality of what? Tea. High quality of tea. And then you see here, there are some leaves very bigger, tender leaves, but they are quite bigger. They are fully open. So those leaves are graded like A grade, B grade, or second grade. Okay. So this is how tea is graded, students. So now we'll move to the there are teas which there are different kind of teas, not only like black tea, white tea, and green tea. So there are some different types of tea. We call it white tea, green tea, and
Black tea.
black tea. Okay, so we have these are very common: white tea, black tea, and green tea. Now we'll move to, there are some benefits. Anything we have some benefits and merits and demerits, but then today we'll see only merits or benefits of the tea. Okay, in general. So what can you guess any benefits?
Yes, sir.
Could you please tell?
When we take tea, we are refreshed, sir.
Very good student. Yes, that is true. Okay, refreshed. Okay, that's also true. I will give you another one is like it improves our blood pressure. Okay, blood. What is that? Blood pressure.
Pressure, yes, sir.
And the third, it reduces cancer. That means it heals those who are affected with cancer.
Cancer.
Okay, so students, these are enough for I think benefits today, and tomorrow we'll see some more benefits. So now I want to check you how much you have grasped the topic topic that I have taught you today. Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
Just I will this one hide it so that I know that how much you have grasped the topic. So now first question is, Now, our first question is, how many factors are there for the production of tea?
I think there are 4 factors for the production of tea, sir.
What are those?
Land, labor, capital, and human capital, sir.
Very good. Wonderful answer. Okay. Now, what are the steps involved for the production of tea? Could you please name some of them?
I remember, systematically I cannot tell you, sir. Just I'll
Okay.
say here and there. Maybe drying,
Okay.
withering,
Yes.
fermentation,
Yes.
grading.
Yes.
That's all, sir.
Wonderful answer. No problem. Okay, you have answered all of them almost. And what are the benefits?
Benefits means when we take tea, we are refreshed,
Very good. Very
and
good.
then the tea acts or is used for the medicine purpose also, sir.
Very good. Yes, you're right. So with this, I can really I can tell you that you have understood well the concept I told you today. So dear students, we'll end here itself the topic for today. And so for homework, just write down what are the factors we need for the production of tea and then steps involved in it. That's all, students. So thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.